So can you rationally make sense to me? How can non-conscious bring something into consciousness like us?
I honestly can't answer that. I think people have tried to figure that out for years.
Well, I think with due respect,
they haven't found a good answer. That's
but I think with all due respect, you can answer that, because the phone that you created, the phone that you see, right?
Yeah.
You know that the phone existed by a product of knowledge and skill, right? So you know someone must have the intelligence to bring this phone into existence, right? So there has to be some intelligence behind. So we're talking about the universe that is far more complex and far more amazing than this phone. And let me ask you this question, right? The phone, when you drop the phone, what happens to the phone?
Well, I can actually show you what happens.
Oh, no, I don't want you to destroy your phone, mate. Otherwise you're going to sue me.
No, it's already destroyed.
No. So what happens if you drop the phone?
What happens? Well, it gets damaged.
It gets damaged.
It gets shattered.
So when it gets damaged, does the phone fix itself?
No, it doesn't. That requires a process.
So who fixes the phone?
Fix the phone. If you're good enough, you can try yourself. Otherwise, a technician.
Okay, so you still need some sort of consciousness, some intelligence behind.
Well, I mean, it was a cameraman. You get cut. That's still damaged, but that fixes itself. For example.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Yeah, that's it. That's the point I was trying to make. You see, the phone, it breaks, but the phone cannot fix itself.
Yes,
but it requires an external agent, someone who has the intelligence and the knowledge to fix the phone.
Yeah.
What about the human being? It cuts, and it just fixes itself. Right now, you're not even thinking about the fact that your heart is pumping.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
Well.
So do you not think there has to be some sort of intelligence behind?
Well, I guess I could start from this. This is not organic. This is not alive in a sense.
Okay.
It's an object. It doesn't have a conscience, doesn't have a heartbeat, doesn't have organs, doesn't have a life, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas a human being is a living thing. It has organs, it has processes that are meant to keep itself.
So are you telling me that the organs have consciousness?
No, I'm not saying they have consciousness, but like we said, you don't need to be conscious to do things again.
No, but there's a process.
Yeah, there is a process.
So can they be processed without intelligence?
I mean, the trees have intelligence, they still grow.
I'm sorry?
Trees don't have intelligence, so they still grow.
Trees don't have intelligence? No,
I'm sure they do.
No, I'm not asking about whether trees have intelligence. I'm asking you the...
Yeah, but if it should be a conscious skill, then there should be an intelligence behind it.
Exactly.
If a tree doesn't have an intelligence,
then what happens?
It can just grow.
No,
you
it
can assume that that's just a characteristic of the tree.
No, but you look at the design of the tree. It's precision.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a precision of like engineering behind. So you know for sure that if everything's designed, there has to be a designer. It cannot pop into existence from nothing.
A bunch of trees fell randomly in a place and only one of them grew. Would you say that's by design, that only the specific
Of course it's designed.
Sure.
Yes, it's designed.
What if it's entirely random?
So are you telling me the process just happens by itself? Without any conscious...
That's the idea of nature, that things can happen by themselves, for example.
Okay, so nature.
Yeah.
Nature, I would say, is just a nice way of calling programming. Yeah, nature is programmed. Everything's programmed. It's following natural laws. Okay?
Yeah.
So if there's a program behind, there has to be a programmer. But right now, you have a computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the computer is a device, yeah? But who does all the encoding? Can the information come by itself?
Again, I don't think I have a good answer for you.
But you look at the DNA.
Yeah.
The DNA, the information of a single cell of the DNA, the information that contains in your DNA is far more than the whole British Library.
Yeah.
So you're telling me this comes from nothing? It doesn't require any intelligence?
Well, as we already said, I'm agnostic, so I can't tell you whether or not it comes from nothing, because I'm flatly, I don't know enough about it.
No, I'm just saying purely based on your rationality.
Purely based on my rationality.
Yeah, just purely based on your rationality.
I would again tell you it's probably 50-50.
Why 50-50? Okay, would you say 50-50 if you see a phone? Would you say there's a 50-50 that this doesn't require intelligence?
We're talking about different things, though. Like I said, that I know has been created by someone. I don't know this has been created.
So the phone doesn't have emotions, but we humans have emotions. So, so we're more complex. That's what I'm saying.
More complex.
Right. So if something simple as the phone requires intelligence, why not the whole universe? And why not us? The fact that when we get cut, it managed to fix itself.
Yeah.
Why?
Because our organism wants to sustain us. It doesn't want damage.
Whose will?
Our will, I guess. Our
No,
programmed natural will.
No, you can't fix yourself.
I mean, cuts do fix themselves.
I'm sorry?
Cuts do fix themselves. Like if
No,
you
no,
get
no,
your hand
no, no,
sliced
no,
off, yeah, you
no,
can
no. I'm asking you without any intelligence behind.
Yeah.
Who fixes it?
The body fixes itself, basically.
The body fixes itself.
Yeah.
So are you saying the body has consciousness?
Well, the body's governed by a process. And it
God, governed by who?
the process found in nature. And
No.
The process of staying alive, survival.
Yeah, and who decides that? Do you decide yourself?
Our subconscious, because it doesn't want to be snuffed out.
But that's not your decision.
Well, yeah, it's not my decision.
So who's deciding to pump your blood? Who decides you to stop pumping blood? Who decides you to die? See, you yourself is an evidence. You inside of you, there's evidence that there has to be the creator.
So who
There has
is the creator? One little kid to die, very young.
That's emotion. I'm talking about rationality. Yeah. So let's stick to rational reasoning rather than emotions, right? So rationally speaking, you know that everything in yourself, you're going through a process.
Yes.
There's a system that's following.
Yeah,
the heart is pumping. You know, your liver is sustaining, right? And if there's a cut, it managed to fix itself. So you're telling me it's something simple as a phone that if you drop the phone, it breaks. It requires intelligence for that phone to be fixed.
Yes.
So you're telling me something that which is more complex, the human or the phone?
I'd say the human because we also have consciousness.
So if it's more complex, what does it mean? It means there's more evidence of a need of a creator.
Again, I'm still saying it's 50-50.
No, but is it...
Could happen, honestly.
No, hang on. But is it 50-50 that you drop the phone and the phone fixes itself? Is that 50-50?
That's not 50-50.
Right.
Like I said, I know more about the phone, so I can say with certainty that
But
it
you know-
cannot fix itself. I don't know enough about myself.
But you...
And the
Of course you
subconscious
do.
and everything around it,
Of-
but
Of course you do. You know... No, of course you know. You know that if there's a cut, it heals itself. You know that.
I know that, but I can't explain to you how it happens, or
So how
if
come-
someone designed me to fix it. I don't know that. I know someone designed the phone. I know there's a guy somewhere who went
No,
and
you...
assembled the phone.
No, you
I know
actually...
it for certain.
No, you actually know. You actually know the reason why you have an issue of thinking that there is the creator because you've not seen the creator.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so do you believe in gravity? Have you seen gravity?
I mean, like I said, I can demonstrate.
No, that's the effects of gravity. Can you see me? Can you describe to me what gravity is?
Gravity, it's the force that pulls objects down.
Okay, but can you see?
Description.
Okay, but can you see gravity itself?
I mean, I think scientists can. I've never.
No,
seen it
no. Tell me one scientist that says they can see gravity. They can test gravity. They can only see the effects of gravity.
personally. Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing about the air, though. You can
Exactly.
mostly see the effects.
Exactly. So why? So here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with certain people who don't believe in the existence of the creator. There's a lack of consistency here. So you're saying that, well, I know that the phone requires intelligence if the phone breaks.
Yeah.
So I can make inference from that there must be intelligence that's needed for the phone to be fixed.
Yeah.
But when it comes to our own body, that is far more complex than the phone, you say it's 50-50. Why is
Yeah.
that? Why?
Because I honestly cannot answer certainly. I mean, you know, there's people who say no, there's no way a creator can exist.
Okay, if I was to ask you, if I was to ask you this question, yeah, because what I'm trying to establish here is I'm trying to establish using our sound intellect of reasoning, right? So if I was to ask you the question, the son exists before the mother,
Yeah. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
it doesn't make a lot of sense. Rationally speaking, that doesn't make sense.
Whose son, though?
No, son. Son precedes from the woman, correct? So can the son come before the mother?
No.
Rationally speaking, doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
right? Does it rationally make sense to you that the universe come from nothing?
I mean, no, but like we've said, there has been a scientific explanation given. I'm not sure if it's correct.
There is no scientific explanation before the Big Bang. You're using philosophy and rationality.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm using the rational method, which is rationally speaking, you know that everything that you see here requires a creator. For example, this building right here, right? You can see from your natural inclination, you know that this building didn't pop from nothing.
Yeah.
It requires intelligence. You know that this is brought forth from will and power for this building to exist.
I mean, this is where the smallest is like. You can definitively say that about all the man-made things here. You can say that about the pavement. You can say that about these cameras. That
Okay.
are recording.
Okay,
But can you definitively say that about a squirrel?
a squirrel.
Yeah. Can you say someone created the squirrel?
Yes,
Definitively.
definitively, yes.
I mean, then it becomes an issue of belief, not of
Okay,
rationality. to something
okay,
you
so
can't prove it.
so you tell me definitively why the phone requires a creator.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we know someone created this. We didn't find phones in nature. We didn't find them in caves.
No. Let's say, for example, let's say, for example, you're in the middle of the desert. You see the phone, and I've cut off from human civilization. Never met a single human being. What would your natural inclination be? Well, would you say this doesn't require intelligence?
I could assume it was made by dead civilization, possibly, not necessarily.
Correct. So what about the universe?
Creator, but
What about the universe?
that doesn't mean it's a divinely inspired creator necessarily.
No. But if you're making inference from that phone that it requires intelligence, why can't we make inference about the universe?
I mean, we have made inferences. People have made a lot of inferences about the universe.
Okay, but my position is there has to be the creator. So you rationally prove to me why there is no need for the creator. Because first of all, the brother here previously, he said the universe cannot come from nothing. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I did agree.
The universe cannot come into existence by itself.
I mean, we didn't necessarily agree on that one.
Okay, so can you exist and not exist at the same time?
Now you're getting into the realm of quantum physics, I think.
No. I'm talking about rationality, rational. Rationally speaking, just like for example, the son cannot come before the mother, which you agree.
Yeah, I do.
Can you exist and not exist at the same time?
I mean, not really.
Exactly. So now rationally doesn't make sense. Correct. So deductive. What I'm doing, I'm using deductive reasoning. Yeah. So now we push the universe come from nothing to one side.
Yeah.
We push the universe created by itself to one side. So what's left?
We're some alien kids science project.
Aliens.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do you know what's amazing?
Sure.
You know what's amazing? The Quran, which we believe to be the last and final revelation from God, given to the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Do you know that resonates? You know your answer really resonates what the Quran mentioned. I'll tell you that. Yes, it does. Mentioned in Surah Torah, chapter 52, verse 35-36. Chapter 52, verse 35-36. It says, I'll recite in Arabic, then I'll translate to you. It says, Am khuluqu min ghayri shay'in, am humul khaliqun. Were they created by nothing? Or were they the creators of themselves? Am khalaqu samawati wal ard. Or did they create the heavens and the earth? But la yuqinun, nay, but they're uncertain. Now look at the response. Allah, which we believe to be God, Almighty God could have easily given us the answer. Yeah. No, of course not. The universe cannot come from nothing. The universe cannot create itself. So there must be the creator. Why didn't Almighty God give us the answer? Do you know why? Because you know from your, psychologically speaking, you know there has to be the creator. Your answer suggests you're uncertain. You don't even know if the aliens exist. So why you bring the aliens?
I mean, rationally they should.
Rationally?
Yeah, the universe is too big not to have.
Okay, you must have prior information. Do you have any prior information?
Prior information.
About aliens?
Depends on how much you believe conspiracy theories.
How much do you know about aliens? You don't know. So what you're doing right now is the Quran is actually revealing your psychological state. That those who don't believe in the creator, that's what it leads to. It leads to uncertainty. Yeah. Your answer is based on uncertainty.
From the beginning, my position is uncertainty.
Okay, so why are you so certain that the universe cannot come from nothing?
Because I guess as we discussed, doesn't make rational.
Right. So no. But I'm asking you. You're saying you're uncertain about the existence of the creator. Why are you so certain the universe cannot create itself? Why are you so certain that the universe cannot come from nothing? Well, it's the inconsistency.
Because my rationality is trim the options down to those two.
So rationality speaking, why doesn't the existence of the creator make sense to you? I don't get it.
I mean, I'm not discounted it 100%. I'm just saying that I don't know.
You can't say you don't know.
I know.
Okay, what's your name? Sorry. Demetrius. Raihan. Nice to meet you. Look, Demetrius, right? Oh, where are you from?
Greece.
Greece.
Yeah.
Okay, mashallah. Greece. Nice. So look, Demetrius. What I'm doing is, I put forth certain premises.
Yeah.
That deductively and rationally speaking, we must come to a conclusion where the universe comes from, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went through three premises. The universe comes from nothing.
Yeah.
The universe created itself.
Yep.
And the universe requires a creator.
Yeah.
Okay. You still say that you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But yet you know that the universe cannot come from nothing.
Yeah.
Yet you tell me with certainty that the universe cannot create itself. So what's the premise that is left?
Well, aliens.
Which only rationally makes sense. There has to be the creator. That is the only. Okay, you disprove to me. Okay, you don't know.
Yeah.
You try and make me an agnostic right now. You try and make me agnostic. You tell me rationally why there's no need for the creator.
The argument for that that is, have you seen or felt the Creator's presence? Has He spoken to you in a sense?
Spoken.
Yeah, spoken, or have you felt it? Shall we say?
Okay, have you?
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
No, have you felt His existence? That's what I'm asking.
Have I felt? What do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know. Have you ever spoken to you?
So empiricism.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so can you empirically prove to me gravity?
Gravity.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I can. Like I said,
No?
I can observe the effects of gravity.
No. I didn't ask you about the. No.
By
I'm asking about
observing the
gravity.
effects, you can make inference about what's acting.
No, but no.
Yes, you can.
But okay, what is a scientific method?
What's scientific method?
Yeah, you know.
You observe it.
Okay, scientific method is the study of the natural world or the physical world through observation, experimentation, and repeatability. Okay, correct. You believe in the Big Bang, correct?
Makes some sense.
Okay, it makes some sense. So for you, you believe in the Big Bang. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Well, let's start from that premise. Sure.
Let's start from that point. Big Bang theory. How did the scientists come to conclusion about the Big Bang?
See, obviously, I don't know all the science.
Okay, cool. So what I'll say, okay, so there was an American astronomer. His name is Edwin Hubble. Edwin Hubble, he observed the sky, and he saw something called the red shift. What is the red shift? The red shift basically means that the galaxies are receding from each other, right? So galaxies are moving away from each other,
Yeah.
right? So rationally speaking, if the galaxies are moving away from each other, then at one point there must be singularity.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the Big Bang. So let me ask you this question: have you seen singularity?
Singularity.
Yeah,
As in everything in one point.
yeah. Have you seen that? Can we test that? Can we see that?
I think. Rationally observable singularity.
No, scientifically.
No,
Using the scientific method, did you see singularity? Yeah.
Well, if all the people congregate the most interesting speaker here, could you say maybe that's a singularity?
No. I'm asking you the scientific method, not rational method. Forget about the rational method. Have you seen singularity?
I mean, have I observed one? I haven't been to a NASA telescope,
So what?
so I guess not.
So what? So why do you rationally believe in the Big Bang then, if you haven't seen singularity? Because that is
This
the.
is the case of me just placing trust in people. Supposedly know
Correct.
better. Supposedly.
Correct. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, Simon? Good.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you? So there you go. You put your trust.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
you can't know everything. You got to move on. With
Right,
life.
right.
You got to put your trust somewhere.
So I put my trust that the Creator communicated
And
me.
you put your trust there.
Right. But is your belief based on rationality?
Well, technically, I mean, if you want to get very technical, it's not my belief. It's their belief, and I believe their belief.
Okay. So would you say that science is the only path to knowledge, or would you take testimony? Would you take rationality as another method to come to knowledge?
I mean, I'm in the humanities, so yes.
Okay. So what I say to you is that look, we've established here the universe cannot come from nothing, correct?
Yeah.
We've established that the universe cannot come from itself. So the only premise that is left, deductively, is that the universe has to be the creator, unless you can give me another option.
Another option.
Yes. And you wouldn't find one.
Okay.
It's a bit faulty. Can we just assume the universe was always there without being created?
Now you're being inconsistent. I'll tell you
Yeah,
why.
I
Because
think I
no.
know.
A few moments ago, you said it rationally makes sense that the Big Bang happened. You did say that.
I mean, you just asked me for another position.
No. Now
I know
you're
it's not rationally consistent.
no.
You just asked for another.
Here's the thing. With all due respect, if you come from an atheistic world viewpoint, it's all uncertainty.
I mean, yeah, that's
So what you do, you shift the goalpost. That is what you're doing. So a few moments ago, you say that the Big Bang happened, which postulates that the universe has a beginning. Now you're shifting the goalpost by saying the universe always existed. Why the inconsistency?
I mean, I just couldn't think of another option. So that was the only thing that came to my mind
Okay.
for another option.
But then do you believe that universe always existed?
Not really.
Okay,
But
so
you just asked for another option, so I tried to figure
no,
out.
but hang on. But there's no point of throwing you another option if you don't believe it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I decided to try.
No, hang on. If you don't entertain the possibility of the universe always existing, then why should I entertain that option?
Up to you.
Okay? No. It's up to you. You have to reflect yourself because you gave me an option that you don't even believe in yourself is possible.
Okay.
So why should I take your option seriously? You don't even believe in
Take it
yourself.
on its own merits. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
Forget the guy who said it and take it on its own merits. I don't know.
So you're retracting.
No, I'm not retracting. I'm saying you can take it on its own merits without considering who said it.
But while, yeah, but,
any idea
but,
without someone
I'm talking about you. If somebody else believed that universe always existed, I'll speak to them, no problem. But you've already conceded the Big Bang, which there's a beginning. Now you're telling me to take another option that contradicts your original position.
The Big Bang. Forget that I said I'm agnostic. I'm not sure.
No. You did say that. No. You did say.
It made some sense. I never said I entirely.
So it made some sense. So
Like you said, I'm uncertain from the beginning.
Wait. So let me ask you this question, right? When you say the universe always existed, and the Big Bang happened, which means the universe has a beginning, can that happen simultaneously? Is it simultaneous? Can it happen at the same time? The universe has a beginning, but at the same time, the universe always existed. These two options are conflicting each other.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so which one? Which one do you take into consideration?
I take none of them because I don't know if I'm being
So why are you bringing this option then?
I just wanted to bring in another option.
No. But here's the thing.
Look, that's the thing.
No, here's the thing. When somebody tries to reason, you have to give me premises that you believe it's happened or there's a possibility. So is it possible for the universe to always exist and the universe have a beginning at the same time? No. So which option, which one, which premise should we go for? Should we go for the Big Bang, which has a beginning, or should we talk about the universe that always existed? Because you conceded. I'll understand if you believe that universe always existed, no problem. But now you're being inconsistent by saying, a few months ago you said, no, it rationally makes sense the universe has a beginning. Now you're telling me it can rationally make sense the universe always existed.
Well, it can make rational sense to someone, not me though.
No, you. Forget about them, you.
Let's go with the premise that it had a beginning.
Okay.
And that we don't have a good explanation for the beginning.
But we did just have a good explanation. Because here's the thing, what I'm using is...
You're religious, obviously, so to you it's a convincing explanation. Me, like I said, I'm not sure.
Okay, but we human beings, would you agree that we human beings have been built, or we've appealed to reason and emotion? Yeah, we're rational and emotional beings, correct?
I give emotional, yes. Rational depends.
Rational.
I don't think we're always rational.
I agree with you. I don't think we're always rational, correct? Correct. So let's say, for example, like the example I gave you, someone believes that I existed before my mum.
Yeah.
Okay? Is that rational or irrational?
That is irrational.
Okay, so should we be rational or irrational beings?
I mean, we tend to be both sometimes.
No, what should we be?
Well, what do you think? Well, from that perspective, what do you think is better? Rational would be better.
Okay, why not irrational?
Why not irrational?
Why wouldn't you take that person seriously?
Well, I wouldn't.
No, because he doesn't have sound intellect.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm giving you rational arguments that proves the existence of God. This is what I'm saying. I'm using a rational method that, look, rationally speaking, it doesn't make sense that the universe come from nothing. It rationally doesn't make sense that the universe created itself. But it rationally makes sense there's the creator. That's the only premise that is left. You don't have any other premise. You got no other option.
I mean, you've rejected these premises. I've never entirely rejected there might be something else. Maybe there's something besides that.
You just said that it's impossible the universe cannot come from nothing. You told me that the universe cannot come by itself. How come these first two premises you're so certain about it? When it comes to the existence of the thought of the creator, you're uncertain. I see the inconsistency here. And this is what the Quran is alluding, that the mind of an atheist is, they say, "Bal la yuqinun," but they are uncertain. This is what atheism is. Atheism is full of uncertainty. Yeah?
You're not wrong about that.
I'm sorry?
I mean, I'm not an atheist, but you're not wrong.
Okay, sorry, you're agnostic.
Yeah.
Okay, so but how can you live your life peacefully with no certainty? Are you certain that you exist?
Focus on what I'm doing. That's the only way.
Okay, are you certain that you didn't create the universe?
That I didn't do it.
No, are you certain that you created the universe?
I created the universe.
Yeah. Do you know how illogical that sounds?
Yeah,
That question is illogical.
Yeah.
So that's what the Quran is saying, that look, be rational beings, come to conclusion where the universe come from. Look, the universe cannot come from nothing. We human beings didn't create the universe. The universe cannot come by itself. So what's left?
So who created the universe?
Who created the universe? The creator.
The creator.
Yes.
And all that.
How you doing? Good.
Many stars, the creator, everyone.
So you give me a rational explanation without the need for the creator.
Can you just, I don't know.
Why? So so I'm going to ask you the same question. Sorry, what's your name again?
Which is a good point, because maybe you don't know.
No worries, you're a Christian.
But you carry on.
What's your name, sorry?
Carlo.
Carlo.
Yeah.
All right, my name is Raihan. Do you believe that the universe can come from nothing?
Yeah, that's right.
You believe?
It's possible.
You believe it? The universe can come from nothing. So give me one example.
Christmas shopping.
Give me make so many stars, the universe.
Okay.
So God made all this.
So let me define to you what is nothing.
All this planet.
Nothing, by definition, means the absence of something. No energy, no protons, no neutrons, zilch. Nothing itself. So can nothing itself bring things into existence?
Yes, of course you can.
Give me one example.
Yeah, like the trees.
Well, that's something.
All in nature.
That's something.
It's in the
Give me one
harmony of
example.
nature.
Give me one example that nothing itself can bring into something.
I don't know, I'm not,
So why are you saying? So why are you entertaining the possibility then?